Good morning. Welcome to the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones, and in this segment, I'm going to talk about financial engineering. So, the title of this video is going to be The Multidisciplinary Field of Financial Engineering. Again, the title of this video is going to be The Multidisciplinary Field of Financial Engineering. Now, when we talk about financial engineering, we're basically putting business and science together. In fact, one relation that could go into financial engineering would be another interdisciplinary field known as industrial engineering. See, industrial engineering includes costs, it includes operations research. And financial engineering is indeed a subset or a subdiscipline of industrial engineering. But with all that being stated, one must ask, what is financial engineering and what does it involve? Well, financial engineering is a multidisciplinary field involving financial theory, methods of engineering, tools of mathematics, and the practice of programming. It has been defined as the application of technical methods, especially from mathematical finance and computational finance, and the practice of finance. Now, financial engineering draws on tools from applied mathematics, computer science, statistics, and economic theory. Now, in the broadest sense, anyone who uses technical tools in finance could be called a financial engineer. For example, any computer programmer in a bank or any statistician in a government economic bureau. However, most practitioners restrict the term to someone educated in the full range of tools of modern finance and whose work is informed by financial theory. It is sometimes restricted even further to cover only those originating new financial products and strategies. Now, despite its name, financial engineering does not belong to any fields in traditional professional engineering, even though many financial engineers have studied engineering beforehand in many universities offering a postgraduate degree in this field require applicants to have a background in engineering as well. Now, in the United States, the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, known as ABET, does not accredit financial engineering degrees. In the United States, financial engineering programs are accredited by the International Association of Quantitative Finance. Now, an older use of the term financial engineering that is less common today is aggressive restructuring of corporate balance sheets. Again, the older use of financial engineering talks about aggressive restructuring of corporate balance sheets. Now, when you talk about balance sheets, then you start to go into accounting. Now, financial engineering plays a key role in the customer-driven derivatives business, which encompasses qualitative modeling and programming, trading and risk managing derivative products in compliance with regulations and Basel capital liquidity requirements. Now, quantitative analysis is a broad term that covers any person who uses math for practical purposes, including financial engineers. Quant is often taken to mean financial quant, in which case it is similar to financial engineering. Now, the difference is that it is possible to be a theoretical quaint or a quaint only one specialized niche in finance, while a financial engineer usually implies a practitioner with broad expertise. Now, rocket scientists, we know them as aerospace engineers, is an older term, first coined in the development of rockets during the World War II era. In fact, Wernher von Braun and later the NASA space program, it was adapted by the first generation of financial quaints who arrived on Wall Street in the late 1970s and the early 1980s. While basically synonymous with financial engineer, it implies adventurousness and fondness for disruptive innovation. Financial rocket scientists were usually trained in applied mathematics, statistics, or finance, and they spent their entire careers in risk taking. They were not hired for their mathematical talents. They either worked for themselves or applied mathematical techniques to traditional financial jobs. Now, the later generation of financial engineers were more likely to have PhDs in mathematics or physics and often started their careers in academics or non-financial fields. Now, of course, mathematical finance is the application of mathematics to finance. Computational finance and mathematical finance are both subfields of financial engineering. Computational finance is a field in computer science, and it deals with data and algorithms that arise in financial modeling. Now, of course, the first degree programs were set up in the early 1990s. The number and size of programs has grown rapidly, so now more people use the term financial engineer to mean someone who has a degree in the field. The financial degree program, or the financial engineering degree program at the New York University Polytechnic School of Engineering, was the first curriculum to be certified by the International Association of Financial Engineers. Now, I went to Temple University. Temple University has a financial engineering program. In fact, their program integrates the School of Engineering and, of course, the Fox School of Business. Now, when we talk about financial engineering, what are the main applications of financial engineering? Well, financial engineering, you deal with corporate finance, derivatives pricing, execution, financial regulation, portfolio management, risk management, structured products, value of options or valuation of options, and trading. Now, when it comes to criticism, one of the critics of financial engineering is Nassim Taleb, a professor of financial engineering at the Polytechnic Institute of New York University. He argues that financial engineering curriculums or financial engineering itself replaces common sense, and it leads to disaster. A series of economic collapses has led many governments to argue to return to real engineering from financial engineering. Many other authors have identified specific problems in financial engineering that have caused catastrophic problems or catastrophes. Again, many other authors basically have identified other problems that have caused catastrophes. Now, Aaron Brown named fusion between quaints and regulators over the meaning of capital. Now, Phoenix Salmon gently pointed to the Gaussian cupola iron stored. He criticized the Black-Scholes formula. Pablo Triana dislikes value at risk, and Scott Patterson accused quantitative traders and later high-frequency traders. Now, a gentler criticism came from Emmanuel Derman, who heads a financial engineering program at Columbia University. He blames over-reliance on models for financial problems. So the financial innovation often associated with financial engineers, was mocked by former chairman of the Federal Reserve, Paul Volcker, in 2009, when he said it was a code word for risky securities that brought no benefits to security. For most people, he said, the advent of the ATM was more crucial than any asset-backed bond. Now, of course, when it comes to financial engineering, we already dealt with risk management. Again, there's computational finance. Now, other fields that might have some relation to financial engineering, you deal with actuary science. A lot of statistics involved with actuary science. Qualitative analysis. Again, I said mathematical finance, financial modeling. And basically, when you deal with any type of industrial engineering, you're going to have a lot of computational modeling because finance involves a lot of modeling. Now, from my humble opinion, we do rely on computer models too much instead of good old-fashioned common sense. But, again, one must understand that financial engineering, although it's a bridge between business and engineering, it's not a traditional branch in engineering. Some schools offer financial engineering, but if you major in physics, you major in mathematics, you major in statistics, you can go into financial engineering. Because again, financial engineering is a multidisciplinary field that involves financial theory, methods of engineering, tools of mathematics, and the practice of programming. And that wraps up this video on financial engineering from the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Also, if you want some more controversial topics, check out the 411 Talk Zone radio show on YouTube and the 411 Talk Zone radio show on Blog Talk Radio. Please support the channel. The information that I give you is free. And also like the videos right here on the Mind of STEM channel. Now, this channel is a relatively new channel, but it gives you overviews of subjects in science, technology, engineering, and math, because we are going more and more innovative with the use of robots, the use of artificial intelligence, automation. We also have a lot of infrastructure that needs to be repaired. So if you want some information on science, technology, engineering, and math, you found the right place. Now, if you cannot find me on Blog Talk Radio or YouTube, simply go to my Facebook and Twitter pages. After I record all of my videos, I upload them to my other social media pages. That's Facebook and Twitter. And all of the links to my Facebook and Twitter pages are under the comments section in the videos. Let me make a correction. They're under the video before you reach the comment section. So, again, I want to thank you for listening to the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Again, I want you to have a wonderful and blessed day. Once again, my name is Leon Jones. Thank you for listening to Financial Engineering on the Mind of STEM channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math.